What do you do with a property that's had a lengthy market history and seemingly nobody wants to buy it? Well, one Georgia seller may have just found the answer that they're looking for. So stick around, I'm going to show you what they're doing to finally get this house sold. I'm Tony, this is Run the Comps. Here we go. Welcome back to Run the Comps, the channel where we help you value up your real estate game. My name's Tony. I've been a licensed agent and an investor and a property analyst for over 20 years, and I've seen some crazy stuff in my time. And today we have a worrisome property in the Atlanta area market that a seller has had a hard time selling, but they may have finally found their ticket out of this deal. So let's get started. Today's subject property is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has 1,550 square feet. There is no garage, and public records indicate that it was built in 1993. This property is located in an urban area and is only a few blocks away from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. So let's take a look at it now. First glance, this property doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it's got some decent curb appeal. Looks like it's got some newer flooring, probably some updates throughout. But let me show you what really caught my eye about this one. And here it is, 2,768 days on Zillow. Folks, that's like 7.5 years. Why is this property just sitting around on Zillow for 7.5 years and not being sold or rented? I mean, it looks like somebody might be staying in one of those rooms. When we go through the photos here, the location is really not that bad. I mean, you can make a nice Airbnb out of something like this. It's got close proximity to a place like Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Let's check out some of the photos here. We'll scroll through. I'll show you what I was talking about. Again, curb appeal's not too bad. Kitchen looks pretty good. It's looks updated. Got some new LVP flooring throughout, or newish LVP flooring, should we say. There's a bedroom with a ceiling fan laying on the floor. That's kind of an easy fix. The bathrooms have been updated and upgraded and look pretty good. There's another picture of the living room. Might be missing some carpeting or some floor covering there on the stairwell. There's another bathroom for you. Again, bathrooms look pretty nice on this one. Some hallway photos, another bedroom photo. This is what I was talking about. It looks like somebody might still be occupying this property right now. And then one last photo there. But as you can see, the property really isn't that bad. I'm not certain how Zillow is doing their calculations or how accurate their data is for this property. But when I pulled up the market history on the Zillow website, this is what I found. Let's take a look. Let's get that up on the screen here. You can see this market history goes way back to 1993 for this property, which is before Zillow even existed. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but here they are. They have this information available for us. And it looks like the property sold in 93, 94. There's records going back to 2002, 2005, 2008. And this property turned over quite a bit during those years, it looks like. Then when you look at some of the more recent history, it jumps to 2017, where it sold for only $50,000. I'm not sure what's up with that. Again, not certain how accurate Zillow's data is for this. Then there's a listed for sale in 2021, listing removed 2022, listed again in 2024, listed removed in 2024, listed for rent, listing removed. I don't know what's going on with this. This just seems like a troublesome property here based on all the market history that we're looking at. I've had it for lease, and yet it goes unsold and may or may not be leased at this point. It's kind of hard to say. Now, the market history tells us that the property was listed for sale in April of 2024, just a few months back, for $385,000. And this is probably the best indicator we have of what the seller is trying to get for the property. Now, the property currently shows as off market. So what are they going to do to sell this property if they don't even have it on the market? Well, I'll tell you, something that you can do, and something I would encourage you to do when your property is not on the open market, is shop around with an iBuyer. Of course, shop around with the iBuyer. See if there's an iBuyer out there that will give you a good offer for the property. iBuyers really prefer to make offers on properties that are not currently listed on the MLS, and they're more likely to give you a better offer when your property is not listed on the MLS. Now, let's open up our valuations tool and run the comps and see what an iBuyer offer might look like for this property. All right, I have marked off a 1/2 mile radius around the subject property. Let's see what's been selling over here recently. We've got a sold comp here at 450. Not sure I really understand this one. It's boarded up, it's got graffiti, it needs repairs, sold for 450. There must be something else there that we can't really see on the surface. We've got a comp here at 305. This one looks like a pretty good comp. It's sort of similar in style and age to our subject property. It's clean, it's move-in ready. I think that's a pretty good comp at 305. And we've got one over here at 333,000. Ooh, again, I think this is a really good comp as well. This one's been renovated. It's got a cute kitchen. It's got bright colors. I mean, it's white and gray, which is also popular these days. That was sold for 332,500. I think that's another really good comp there. Let's take another look at one of these just to see what's going on in the 200 price range. Okay, this property here is an unfinished renovation. So here you go. If you want to pick up an unfinished renovation, somewhere around 227,000. Looks like that's what one investor did for that one. But I think the best comps that we have, sold comps that is, are the one that sold for 305 and the one that sold for 332,500. Now, if we back out just a little bit and go 1 mile, and we'll pull up some more active competitors right here, because we do want to kind of look and see what is going on in the active market. So this is all the active properties that fit our search criteria within a 1 mile radius. So you can see there's a lot of properties to choose from on the active market right now. So maybe that's one reason why the subject property has been sitting so long, is because there's a good amount of competition in the area. So the seller originally wanted $385,000 for this property when it was listed earlier this year. They submitted the property to the iBuyer, and based on the comps, the best available sold comps that we found, the seller eventually accepted an offer at $319,000 and got the inspection scheduled. The property's in pretty good shape. The inspection turned out pretty good. There were only a few things that needed to be done, probably the most concerning of which is this Challenger electric panel. Let's get a picture of that up here. So this is a Challenger electric panel, and these are sort of problematic because they're considered to be obsolete, very much in the same category as the Federal Pacific panels or Zinsco panels that often get called out by inspectors on the inspection. So we're going to have to get that replaced. Then there was the interior doors. There were several doors inside the property that were either taken off their hinges or just not there and need to be installed. So I think there was a total of maybe 4 doors throughout the property on the interior that needed to be installed or replaced. So again, a pretty easy fix. Then the dishwasher was noted as not working, not getting any power. Not sure what's going on with that. So we'll either get that fixed or get it replaced. Dishwashers are a pretty easy fix. And then we had the carpet on the stairs. We need to put some floor covering on those stairs. No, the rest of the property has LVP, but we're probably just going to put some carpet in these stairs and take care of it. That's a pretty simple fix. And then there was a couple of walls throughout that needed some touch-up paint, like this one here. We'll just go and paint it corner to corner, make it look good as new. And then I think overall, probably what we're faced with here is about a total of about $3,500 in inspection repairs that the seller is going to need to compensate for. Well, it looks like this seller is taking quite the discount just to offload this troublesome property, right? I mean, they really wanted $385,000 for it. They ultimately accepted an offer at $319,000. And after inspections, there's about $3,000 to $4,000 in repairs, effectively reducing their net offer down to $315,000, which is a $70,000 discount off of what they originally wanted. Now, maybe it's worth it for them to offload this troublesome property. But what about the iBuyer on the other side? I mean, they have to know that there's some risk involved here, but they put the discount on this thing and said, look, we're only going to buy it if you take our offer at $319,000 and then compensate us for those repairs that need to be done so that we could get this property on the market and give a best chance opportunity to get it sold. So y'all let me know in the comments down below, who do you think got the better end of this deal? Was it the seller or was it the iBuyer? Give me a thumbs up if you like our videos. We would like to continue delivering videos that you guys enjoy, so let me know all about it down in the comments. Thumbs up, subscribe. We really appreciate it. Helps us out a lot. Until next time, I'm Tony. This is Run the Comps. I'm out.